Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kentucky Downs here on opening day. It is Thursday, the 29th of August 2024. Gonna look the 10th race from Kentucky Downs, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 10th race from Kentucky Downs to feature on the program. It is the Big S Fans Tapit Stakes. It's going for a purse $500,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards, which have not won a sweepstakes in 2024. We have an oversubscribed field here of 15 horses entered, but only a dozen could go to the turf course at the distance of ground of 1 mile and 70 yards. I'm going to take a shot with the 3-horse Siege of Boston as a top selection. 3-10-5-4 for me in the superfecta. 3-10-5-4 super. Top selection 3-horse Siege of Boston. 5-year-old horse by Warfront. Jimmy Toner trains. James Graham gets some outs. The horse's most recent outing came the Kentucky Downs Turf Cup preview at Ellis, 1.25 miles on the 4th of August, and the horse finished second by a length that day. He had a dream tracking trip from where he was drawn. He quickened up nicely. Highway Robbery just had the jump on him and really ran terrifically that day, but this horse, he ran a good place that day. Refreshing here, back in trip. Very good poster. Should get around this race course as well, like he did last year. I think he's sitting on a very good run. He ran 2 back in the Monmouth Stakes at Monmouth. Mile 8th on the 15th of June, where he finished 4th by a half a length that day. And again, sitting mid-pack most of the race. He moved a little bit late. The winners just had the jump on him, but again, he ran his heart out. Maybe if they went a little bit quicker to the half there. And then the Turf Classic at Churchill Derby Day, a mile and 8th on the 4th of May. It was the softer side of good turf course, and he finished 6th by 5.25 lengths that day. And he was just wide and just never really getting into it. I thought they were just setting their heights a little bit too high. But his races over the winter weren't bad at all. Very good third place finish, closing up from the clouds in the Tampa Bay Stakes, and then a very good second place finish in the Canadian Turf a couple weeks later after that. Like I said, he likes his turf course. He had a very good place in a handicap going a mile here last September. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. I think the 10-horse chasing the crown for Jose Ortiz and Mike Maker could get a trip to win also. Hasn't been seen in about 2 months. That came in the Wise Dan at Churchill over the mile 16th on the lawn, where he finished second by 1.25 lengths. And again, he was stupidly wide, but he was really gaining some ground. Not a bad race in defeat. Again, not a bad race in defeat in the Arlington Stakes over the mile 16th at Churchill in early June, where he finished second by a length behind Ottoman Fleet, where again, he sat back early, swung a little bit wide late, but again, he just missed his the victor. And then an optional 100 at Church over the mile 16th off the 2.5-month bench, winning by 2.25 lengths from a stupidly wide trip. I thought he ran terrifically. He ran here last year over the 7 furlongs in Op 6-2, where he finished second by a half length from a stupidly wide poster, but again, he handled getting around the race course well. Not an ideal poster here today, but he did decently here. At 7-2, I'm going to use him. At Kentucky Downs, this is a kind of horse for course kind of course, shall I say. And if you could handle it, they usually do, and they usually like running here, but he can win. I would use him on the ticket. Even the 5-horse fantastic. Again, sometimes this course can play towards front end speed. This horse looks like he has some speed, and they're going to see how far it goes. His win 3 back on the Tapit wasn't bad at all, and his 3-year-old races last year weren't bad at all. Getting Frankie up shouldn't be a half bad thing. He's making his Kentucky Downs debut, I think, this weekend. But 9-5, I'll use him on the ticket in this very wide open feature. But to recap my selection for the 10th from Kentucky Downs, it's the Tapit Stakes. Going to take the 3-horse Siege of Boston. Give kudos to the 10-horse chasing the ground, and the 5-horse fantastic again. 3-10-5-4 super, 3-10-5 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.